Right. So now today we are going to seeing that chemical properties of boron. Boron, what are the chemical properties are there? So last class we are seen already physical properties of boron we are seen. Now we are going to seeing that chemical properties of boron. So first one see that action of air. Boron is react with air means what will happen? Generally what compounds is forming means just look at. Crystalline boron is unreactive. That means crystalline formation of boron what happen? It is unreactive. That means it does not react with the air. Only in the amorphous boron shows reactivity. Amorphous crystalline, what is the difference is there means crystalline is nothing but it is a solid formation will be present. Amorphous is nothing but powdery formation, right? Powdery formation is nothing but what is saying amorphous substance. If it is present in crystalline formation mean solid mean that is called crystalline formation, right? So amorphous boron only it will be reacting is takes place with atmosphere air. It react with air only when heated at high temperature giving boric oxide B2O3 is forming and boron nitride Bn will be forming. That means boron in crystalline formation is unreactive. That means it does not reacting is takes place. Only when it is react with amorphous boron means to form boric oxide is forming and boron nitride will be forming there. Just look at here reactions. 4 moles of boron react with 3 moles of oxygen at 973 Kelvin's temperature means to form boric oxide B2O3 will be formed. Next one, for example, nitrogen is reactive with boron means what will happen? So to form boron nitride will be forming there. Next one, second reaction, second chemical property, action of water. Pure boron does not react with water. Pure boron it does not react, it takes place with water. Next is the third reaction, see there. A reaction with alkalis. Alkali is nothing but bases. Boron is reactive with bases substances mean what will happen? First one see that boron when fused with alkalis, that means bases is reacting means dissolve to give borates with evolution of hydrogen gas. So borates is for metal borates is forming and hydrogen gas is evolving is takes place. So let us see that equation. 2 moles of boron is reactive with 6 moles of sodium hydroxide to give rise sodium orthoborate Na3BO3. Sodium orthoborate is forming plus 3 moles of hydrogen gas is evolving. Next reaction, see that. Boron react with carbon means what will happen? To form carbide. Carbide, boron carbide will be forming there. So 4 moles of boron is reactive with carbon at a high temperature means to give rise B4C. B4C, boron carbide. Boron carbide is forming there. Next, sixth reaction, see there. Towards halogens. Boron is react with halogen means what will happen? To form trihalides will be forming there. So 2 moles of boron is react with 3 moles of halogen to give rise BX3. X is nothing but instead of X you can replace either fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine like that. Any one of the halide ion you can replace. All these trihalide act as Lewis acid. That means boron BCl3, BF3, BBr3, Bi3 like that. All these trihalide are acting like as Lewis acid. Lewis acid like that it will be acting there. Next, Seventh reaction, see that. A reaction with acids. Boron is reactive with acid means what will happen? So let us see that equation. Boron react with nitric acid, concentrated nitric acid, HNO3 is reacted to gives rise H3BO3 will be forming there. H3BO3 will be forming plus NO2 gas is liberating there. For example, boron react with sulfuric acid H2SO4. H2SO4 is reacting means H3SO3 will be forming there. H3BO3 will be forming plus SO2 gas is liberating there. That means boric acid will be forming. Boron is reactive with the concentrated acids means either sulfuric acid or nitric acid is reacted means boric acid will be forming. H3BO3 will be forming and some gas is also liberating there. Nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, like that gas is also evolving. This takes place. Let us see that structures. What is BF3 molecule structure? How it is there? So BF3 molecule structure looking like triangular shape is there. Just look at here. This corner is the left side corner. So there are three fluorine atoms are attaching there. One boron. Boron is the central atom. Three fluorine atoms will be attaching. This takes place. Looking like triangular shape is there. So this BF3 molecule and the NH3 molecule, how we are representing the structural arrangement means, already we are seeing BF3 and how it is acting there, Lewis acid or Lewis base. Just now only we are seeing boron trihalides. All boron trihalides are acting like Lewis acids. Lewis acid like that, it will behaving there. That means it having some vacant orbitals will be presenting. So therefore, right side diagram is there and just see there NH3 molecule and BF3 molecule. Nitrogen, what happened? One lone pair of electron is donating towards your boron to form NH3 and BF3 molecule will be forming there. Right. It is a unreactive in crystalline formation. Already we have seen that. Boron and what happened? It is crystalline formation. It is unreactive. However, amorphous boron on heating in air forms, it react with the dinitrogen at a high temperature and dioxygen will be forming there. So nitrogen and oxygen and what happen at a high temperatures it will be reacting is takes place. So that is boron compounds is completed. That means 13th group first element is completed. Now 13th group second element, now we are going to see that. So second element what is saying, boron family, aluminum is the second element. Boron, aluminum, gallium, indium, thallium. In that second element what you are saying, aluminum. So aluminum and other group 13 elements. Aluminum and other 13th group elements what are there. So that and all now we are going to see. First point, see that some of the first three ionization enthalpies is less as compared to boron. So compared to boron, what happened? First three ionization enthalpies and less will be presenting compared to boron. Why it is less? What is the reason? First ionization enthalpy is first compared to boron, what happened? Less will be present. Why? This is due to the easy tendency to lose electrons. It is able to form Al3 plus. Boron and all what happens? Size is extremely small size is present. So small size is there means what happened? Electrons and all it is very tightly it will be holding this takes place. So that means what happened? We have to require more amount of energy is required to remove the electrons. But remaining elements and all, if you are moving down the group, what happened? Size is gradually increasing, this takes place. Size increasing means what happened? Size is increases means automatically can apply very small amount of energy you are going to applying there. So that's why what you're saying, the first three ionization enthalpies is less as compared to boron. This is due to easy tendency to lose electrons. It is able to form Al3 plus. So aluminum and all what happen, Al3 plus will be forming there. How it is forming means easily it will be losses 3 electrons to become Al3 plus ion. Easy tendency to lose electrons. That means aluminum and all what happen very easily loss of electrons is takes place to form Al3 plus. Next, coming to see this second point. In other words, in the other elements, due to poor shielding effect of d and f orbitals, the nucleus holds the outermost s electrons. Thus, only p bonding may be available for bonding. Already we are seeing this. P block elements are especially it will exhibit inert pair effect. Inert pair effect it will showing. What is one by inert pair effect? Already I told you last class. Why P block elements and all this shows inert pair effect? Any reason? Why P block elements are exhibiting inert pair effect? That is not a reason. Another electronic, basing on electronic configuration, you are saying electronic configuration. Inert pair effect. P block element, what is the electronic configuration? General electronic configuration. NS2, NS2, NP126, NS2, NP126. That is called outermost electronic configuration for P block elements. That means s orbital electrons are what happen? It is stable. It won't be participating for the chemical bonding. So which electrons will be only participating for the bonding mean p orbital. That means, so just see there, second point see there. In the other elements, due to poor shielding effect of d and f orbitals, the nucleus holds the outermost s electron tightly. Nucleus and what happen? S orbital electrons are very tightly it will be holding this takes place. Thus, only p bonding may be available for bonding. That means p orbital electrons only participating for the chemical bonding. That is called inert pair effect. Inert is nothing but stable. S orbital electrons are stable. It won't be participating for the chemical bonding. Only for p orbital electrons only participating is takes place. That is called inert pair effect and so on called. Next point, see that. Aluminium forms a very thin oxide layer with dinitrogen at high temperatures. They form nitrides. So aluminium and nitrogen, Al plus N2 gives rise Al3 N2 will be forming aluminium nitride. That means air and all what happen? Nitrogen gas composition will be higher compared to oxygen, right? So high percentage of this nitrogen easily combining will be takes place with aluminum metal to form aluminum nitride will be forming at a high temperatures. That means this also one of the oxide layer. Aluminum also what happen? Yeah, aluminum nitride Al3N2. Al3N2 will be forming aluminum nitride called as. So that's why you are saying magnesium ribbon also what happens? Magnesium is easily react with oxygen to form magnesium oxide. Now, Patachidana 10th standard la chemical reactions and first concept la first topic exercise adda. Magnesium ribbon எதுக்கு நம்ம clean பண்ணோம்? எதுமா? No. That is reactive metal, second group element. It is not second group element, but it is not P block. But என்னன்னா அதுல நம்ம what you studied there, magnesium ribbon எதுக்கு நம்ம clean பண்ணோம்? Why you are cleaning magnesium ribbon? Easily it will be oxidizing is takes place. That's why you have to clean the magnesium ribbon surface, means easily it will be burning is takes place. Same like aluminum also, what happened mean thin oxide layer, very small layer, thin layer will be forming is takes place. Which gas will be combining means with the nitrogen gas. With the nitrogen gas combining with aluminum means to form aluminum nitride will be forming. That is the first point. Second point, see that. It dissolves in mineral acids and aqueous alkalis and thus shows amphoteric character. Amphoteric na enna sonnom? Amphoteric is nothing but, right. So aluminum metal, what happen? It will shows both acidic character as well as basic character also showing there. A substance which exhibit both the characters means that is called amphoteric character. Amphoteric character. Next, all the group 13 element except aluminium. Remaining elements and all, what happen means it won't be exhibiting that amphoteric nature. So only which element will be showing means all the group 13 element except aluminium. Remaining all elements are acting like metals, right? Metals, metallic formation only presenting there. So aluminum also metal only, but what happened? It is amphoteric metal, amphoteric nature. Amphoteric. That means acidic character is showing there as well as basic character also showing there. And one more point, what you say me, aluminum will exhibit diagonal relationship with silicon. So all the group 13 element except aluminum. So that means aluminum element and all, what happen means it will be diagonal relationship will be exhibiting is takes place with the silicon. That means 13th group aluminum, 14th group second element. That means carbon silicon. Silicon and aluminum both are what happen means nearly the same properties they will exhibit. So that is called diagonal relationship will be exhibiting. This is one of the character, special character. So remaining elements exhibit panada sir and remaining 13th group element எதுமே exhibit panada diagonal relationship. But aluminum, what happen? It will exhibit diagonal relationship with silicon. Silicon element, it will be diagonal relationship is showing there. Next, coming to see this, what are the chemical reactions that takes place? So aluminum is react with the gases component means what will happen? What are the reactions that takes place mean? Just look at. Here E stands for aluminum element. That means 13th group element. 13th group element. All the 13th group elements is react with the following elements mean what will happen? First reaction, see that E is nothing but element. 13th group element react with oxygen means E2O3. E2O3 is nothing but either Al2O3 or B2O3 like that. Aluminum oxide, boron oxide, next gallium oxide. That means all oxide will be forming there. Here E stands for what is an element, 13th group element. All the 13th group elements is react with oxygen means oxides will be forming. Next second point, see that 13th group elements is react with nitrogen means to form nitrides. Nitrides will be forming boron nitride, aluminum nitride, gallium nitride, indium nitride, thallium nitride like that. Next third reaction, see that aluminum is react with HCl, hydrochloric acid. That means acid is reacting means what will happen? They will exhibit like Al3 plus ions. Next, chloride ion is forming. and hydrogen gas. Simply what is saying, AlCl3 will be forming there. Aluminium trichloride. Aluminium trichloride is forming plus hydrogen gas is evolving there. So aluminium metal is reactive with AlCl3. AlCl3. Sorry. Right. AlCl3 will be forming there. AlC, not Al2Cl3. AlCl3. That means chlorine node oxidation state 1 dana. Aluminum valence is 3, but chlorine valence is 1. Right. So aluminum is reacted with HCl means to form AlCl3. AlCl3, aluminum trichloride is forming. Boron trichloride, aluminum trichloride, gallium trichloride, like that. Plus hydrogen gas also evolving. Next, last reaction, see that. 13th group elements is react with halogen means what will happen? To form boron trihalide will be forming there. Boron trihalide, AlCl3, like that. All halides will be, trihalide will be forming there. So that is aluminum elements. Aluminum and all generally what are the reactions they will participate mean, like that. Properties and chemical reactions we are seeing. Next one, see there, boron and its compound. Boron generally what are the compounds will be forming there. That one now we are going to see. Boron and its compounds. So boron already last class we are seeing. Aluminum also two compounds is forming. Boron is also, there are three compounds will be forming there. One is orthoboric acid, next borax, and another compound diborane. Diborane is also forming there. So now see there ones. First one, see there, borax. Borax and all, how it is forming. Borax. Just look at here. It is the most important compound of boron. It is a white crystalline solid of formula is Na2B4O7 10H2O. So among the three compounds of boron, which is the most important compound means borax. Borax is the most important compound of boron. It is one of the white crystalline solid. Borax is white crystalline formation. It is presenting there. So chemical formula of borax is Na2B4O7 10H2O. That means 10 water molecules is presenting in that. Borax, for example, dissolve in water. What will happen? To give rise, alkaline solution will be producing. Let us see that equation. Na2B4O7 is reactive with 7 water molecules. 7 moles of water molecules combined means to give rise, sodium hydroxide is forming plus orthoboric acid, H3BO3 will be forming there. So borax is dissolving in water means what happen? Base will be forming, sodium hydroxide, base is forming plus orthoboric acid, H3BO3 will be forming there. For example, if your borax, your heating is applying, what will happen? So that water vapor and all what happen? It will be evaporating is takes place. First of all, see there, Na2B4O7 10 water molecule is there. At a high temperature, your heating is applying. What will happen? On heating, borax first losses water molecules. Borax, what happened? First water molecules it is losing is takes place. And as well as on further heating, it turns into transparent liquid. That means how many 10 water molecules are there, what happened? It will be evaporating is takes place. So after what happened? Transparent liquid. That is only delta symbol is there. Heating is nothing but what is saying delta symbol. Right. Na2B4O7 10 water molecule is taken. If your heating is applying delta symbol, you are representing arrow top. So therefore what happened means 10 water molecules are here, completely losing is takes place. Only what happened, transparent liquid will be forming, Na2B4O7 only forming. So this transparent liquid, what happened means, again your heating is applying. Again your heating is applying means, here also what happened, they will form borax bed will be forming, NaBO2. NaBO2, borax bed equal as. So that means this transparent liquid and all what happened, it is converting into a glass like material. Glass like material will be forming. So glass also what you are saying, whether it is solid or liquid, super cooled liquid equal as glass. What you are saying, our normal glass is then a windows and all you are fitting there. Windows and all you are using there, mirrors and all you are using there. That glass and all what you are saying, that also it is not in a solid, but generally it is physically what happened, it is appearing like solid formation. But actually glass is one of the super cooled liquid. That means high temperature you are, that means very very cooling, more high cooling you are applying means what happened means, glass is appearing like a crystalline formation, it is appearing is takes place. So glass is what is a super cooled liquid, it is not a solid. Super cooled liquid and so on called, like gel formation will be presenting there. In the gel formation what happen at a high, a very very எதுமா என்னம்மா சொல்லுங்க, how it is made glass, that and all, some other process is there, we will அது நமக்கு அது இல்லை, அது கூட பார்த்து எதுவுமே இல்லை, கிளாஸ் எப்படி நம்ம கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன் பண்ணுவானே. பட் என்னன்னா அது கூட சிம்பிளி another நேம் வாட் யூ ஆர் சேயிங் மீன்ஸ் சூப்பர் கூல்டு லிக்விட் அண்ட் சொல்லணும். தட்ஸ் ஆல். கிளாஸ் எப்படி மேனுஃபேக்சர் பண்ணணும் அது நமக்கு இல்லை, சரியா? You have to seeing in a YouTube only how to made glass like that, right? Just only that a glass means what is a super cooled liquid, it is not a solid, but physically appearance of what happened means solid crystalline formation it is appearing is takes place. But generally glass is nothing but one of the super cooled liquid and so on called, right? Just look at Na2B4O7 solidifies into glass like material known as borax bed. Borax bed, NaBO2 will be forming, that is called borax bed and so on called. Next, this borax and all, what are the major uses is present? What are the major uses mean? Just see there. In manufacturing of optical and hard glasses, generally this borax and all where you are using means opticals. That means specs and all, lens and all, it is manufacturing purpose you are using. And hard glasses, that means our windows is there. Windows and all mirrors are there. And vehicles and all mirrors is present. That and all hard glasses. The hard glass and all manufacturing purpose and all you are using with this borax. In making enamelers and paints for earthen parts. So earthen parts and all manufacturing purpose also, this painting purpose also, this borax and all you're using. White color will be there, white crystalline formation like that. So that and all constructing purpose you're using there. Next, as a mild antiseptic in the preparation of medicinal soaps and as a food preservative. So mild antiseptic, that means antiseptic purpose also, this borax and all you're using there. And medicinal soaps manufacturing purpose also borax you're using. And it is also one of the food preservative, food storage purpose also, this borax and all you're using there. As a flux for soldering and welding purpose also you're using there. Soldering and welding, that means any iron materials are cutted mean that and all jointing purpose, this borax also you're using there, right? Like, so simply what is soldering and welding purpose, metals and all jointing purpose you're using there, especially this borax. And railway tracks also, railway tracks and all in between some connection tracks are here broken means That and all jointing purpose also this borax anal is in there. That one. Next, aluminothermic process also we call. Thermic process, aluminothermic process. நம்ம 10th வந்துருச்சு ரயில்வே ட்ராக்ஸ் அண்ட் கனெக்டிங் பர்பஸ் ஆல்சோ என்ன யூஸ் பண்ண நம்ம தர்மைட் ரியாக்ஷன் இருக்கு thermite reaction. What is thermite reaction? Thermite reaction is nothing but what is thermite reaction? Aluminum is reactive with oxide means what happened? Aluminum oxide will be forming there. Aluminum oxide will be forming. So the aluminum oxide under what purpose using means welding purpose. Railway tracks under it is any broken means in between that and all jointing purpose that oxide and all you're using there. Right. Like this borax also what happened means soldering purpose as well as welding purpose also you're using. So these are the major uses. One is opticals and hard glass manufacturing purpose. Next enamels and a paint for earthen parts. That means from sand onwards they made some parts and all. So that parts also making enamels that make different colors and all coating purpose also you're using there this borax. Next, medicinal soaps and all manufacturing purpose, food preservative purpose, and a mild antiseptic purpose and all you're using in the medicinal soaps. And it is also flux. Flux is nothing but for stability purpose. So if you're adding this flux means what happen? It will become very hard. So that's why what I'm, for example, you are a best example I'm saying. For example, gold is there. 24 karat gold and all can you useful or not to ornaments and all manufacturing purpose? Ornaments and all using manufacturing purpose you're using 24 karat. No. Big. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.